Okay, so get this. There's a bench dedicated to British singer Liam Payne, formerly of One Direction in a cemetery. Not so unusual, right?
Right.
Except this memorial isn't in his hometown or even somewhere in the UK. It's
Oh, wow.
in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Really?
Yeah. So in this deep dive, let's uncover the story behind this unusual tribute using a Reuters article from March 18th, 2025 as our guide.
What immediately grabs my attention is the location. It begs the question, why would fans in Argentina, so far from Payne's home, go to such lengths to create this memorial?
Yeah.
It speaks to a level of dedication that goes beyond typical fandom.
You're totally right. The article mentions the bench is specifically in the British cemetery of Buenos Aires.
Okay.
Fans inaugurated on Sunday, March 16th, 2025, with a priest present.
Wow.
The inscription reads, "You and me got a whole lot of history, so don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever, Liam."
A priest at the inauguration, that's unexpected.
Yeah.
And those aren't just any words, they're lyrics from One Direction's song History. It suggests a deep connection to his music and perhaps a desire to keep his memory alive through the very words he sang.
It's interesting they chose lyrics over a more traditional epitaph. The article also mentions a red mailbox set up by fans to collect messages for Payne's family, which they hope to send to the UK. It seems like a very public and involved way to grieve, almost like a pilgrimage.
And that date, March 16th, the article states that Liam Payne died in Buenos Aires on October 16th, 2024, at age 31 after a fall from a hotel. The timing of the dedication, almost 5 months to the day after his death, feels significant, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. It seems like a deliberate choice.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a bench dedicated to a British singer, lyrics from one of his band's songs, a red mailbox for messages to his family, and it all centers around the date of his death. What stands out to you so far?
The location continues to intrigue me. Why Buenos Aires? What drew Payne to this city? And what led to this tragic accident? The article doesn't offer a clear answer, but it opens up a whole new line of questions. Perhaps his fans in Argentina hold some of those answers.
It's like a mystery waiting to be unraveled. The article does mention that before Payne's body was repatriated to the UK, the cemetery chapel served as a place of refuge for him.
Oh.
That detail struck me.
It adds a layer of poignancy to the story, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Imagine a young man far from home, finding his final rest in a foreign land. The chapel becoming a sanctuary before his journey back. It speaks to the universality of loss and the human need for solace, regardless of fame or fortune.
It reminds us that celebrities, despite their larger-than-life personas, are still human beings at their core grappling with life's complexities, just like the rest of us.
Exactly. And it also highlights a fascinating aspect of the story, the intersection of cultures. You have a British singer, a British cemetery in the heart of Argentina, and fans from a completely different culture coming together to mourn and create a lasting tribute.
It's like they've created a microcosm of globalization right there in that cemetery. It's a testament to the power of music to transcend borders and cultural differences, bringing people together through a shared emotional experience.
Speaking of emotional experiences, the article quotes a 26-year-old fan named Luana Bustamante who said, "It means a lot for the fans to have a place and bench in Liam's name here." Her words really capture the essence of what this memorial represents, don't they?
Yeah.
It's about creating a tangible space for grief, a place where fans can come together to remember and celebrate the life of someone who touched them deeply.
And to your earlier point, it's a space that's been created within a pre-existing cultural context, their British cemetery. It makes me think about the history of this cemetery and how it became a final resting place for someone like Payne. It also raises questions about the repatriation process itself. What does it involve both logistically and emotionally?
Repatriating a body is a complex process. It often involves navigating legal hurdles, cultural sensitivities, and of course the emotional weight of bringing someone home for their final farewell. Imagine the logistical coordination required to transport someone across continents, ensuring that it's done with dignity and respect.
It's a reminder that even in death, there are journeys to be made and stories to be told. And in this case, it's a journey that bridges two very different worlds, the world of a global pop star and the world of a historic cemetery in Buenos Aires.
And it's a journey that speaks to the enduring power of human connection. These fans, so far from Payne's home, felt compelled to create a space for him to make sure his memory lived on in a place that held significance for them.
It's a powerful statement about the nature of fandom and the lengths people will go to honor those they admire. But beyond that, it also raises questions about the evolution of fan culture in a globalized world. How has the internet and social media facilitated these kinds of international tributes? How do fans from different cultural backgrounds connect and express their grief in ways that are both unique and universal?
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if Payne, ever even envisioned his music having such a global impact, reaching fans in a place like Buenos Aires
Yeah.
and inspiring them to create such a lasting tribute.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of art, isn't it? It has that power to transcend borders and connect people in ways we may never fully comprehend. It can spark emotions, create communities, and leave a legacy that extends far beyond the artist's lifetime.
And in this case, that legacy is literally etched in stone in a cemetery thousands of miles from where Payne's journey began.
Wow.
It's a reminder that our lives, no matter how seemingly ordinary or extraordinary, can have ripple effects that extend far beyond our immediate circles.
It's like tossing a pebble into a pond.
Yeah.
The ripples spread outward, touching everything in their path, creating a chain reaction that can be both beautiful and unexpected.
So in this deep dive, we've journeyed from a simple bench in a Buenos Aires cemetery to a complex exploration of fandom, grief, globalization, and the enduring power of human connection. What began as a seemingly straightforward story about a fan tribute has unfolded into something much deeper and more thought-provoking.
And it's left us with lingering questions, hasn't it? Questions about the nature of celebrity, the global reach of popular culture, and the ways we find meaning and solace in unexpected places. It's a reminder that there's always more to discover, more layers to peel back, more connections to be made.
Exactly. So to our listener, we encourage you to keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking out those unexpected connections in your own life.
Yeah.
You never know what fascinating stories you might uncover.